This week on Council Bluffs News, Carry On for Kids. Members of the Walnut community host a day full of events honoring the fallen officer Carrie Orozco. Leapfrog for Life. The Mills County Relay for Life teams up with Toby Jack's Mineola Steakhouse for a new spin on a traditional fundraiser. And Tim Dickmeyer, director of the Art Center on the campus of Iowa Western, joins us to talk about the fall lineup of shows coming to town. That and more all on this week's Council Bluffs News. Welcome to this week's Council Bluffs News. I'm Zach Harper-Blunt. Before she was known as Officer Carrie Orozco, she was known by a different name, the Walnut Warrior. Sadly, Carrie passed away on May 20th in the line of duty and laid to rest here in Council Bluffs soon after. On Saturday, September 19th, members of Walnut 5K hold an event on her birthday to celebrate her life and raise money for a cause. She's gone, but not forgotten.
It is for the fallen officer, Carrie Orozco.
On Saturday, September 19th, Walnut 5K hosts Carry On for Kids.
We've had our softball tournament starting at 8 o'clock this morning. Our 5K went on at 10 a.m. Softball is going to be all throughout the day.
Also on tap, a beer garden, bags tournament, and plenty of activities for kids.
We have dedicated the whole day to her in honor of events that she would love to have been a part of.
Carrie Orozco grew up in Walnut, Iowa, graduating from Walnut Community High School. Even after becoming an officer for the Omaha Police Department, around these parts, Orozco had a different name.
We knew her as the Walnut Warrior, and so we wanted to bring that to attention today, and we want to show our small town roots to everyone and how a small community can come together and support one person.
Before her untimely death, Orozco's volunteer efforts were well documented, including work with the Boys and Girls Club in Omaha. That's why at this luncheon, money raised will go towards a variety of programs helping area kids.
We are going to be doing character scholarships for seniors of Southwest Iowa. We're also doing Shop with a Cop programs for Southwest Iowa and helping out in any other way we can.
Yes, Carrie Orozco is gone, but her spirit lives on in the mission of helping the community.
We're trying to show everyone what Carrie did for Omaha. I think her stories really came to light after she was gone. She was a silent giver with a huge heart, and we want to do that today in honor of her. So that's how it's making our community feel that we can give back.
Carrie was a resident of Council Bluffs. Saturday would have been her 30th birthday. This wasn't the only event held in her honor. Local Krispy Kremes raised money for the First Responders Foundation in her name. Saturday, September 19th, TS Bank holds its 5th annual gas station takeover at Lakeside and Pride. The event is put on in celebration of the bank's Kasasa accounts and also to help people make better banking choices. Over the 2-hour event, customers line up in anticipation, hoping to receive something we'd all like, free gas.
Yeah, TS Bank pumped $20 worth of free gas for 100 people. And we also gave out free water and sunglasses and koozies and some fun giveaways.
Just from the lineup of cars, it's obvious that people are excited for this event. After receiving a ticket, drivers wait in line. Then, once a spot opens up, they pull up and get their tanks filled. Part of an event the bank is happy helps the community.
Sometimes we do gas stations, sometimes we do restaurants, coffee shops. It's really just a way to share brand awareness and help people bank local, and just share that TS Bank donates 10% of our pre-tax income back to the community. We just really like to pay it forward in that way.
The bank also plans to host an event for entrepreneurs and small business owners on Thursday, October 1st. And TS Bank really making a push to get involved in the Council Bluffs community. A partnership with Wilson Middle School begins our coverage at News Around the Bluffs. Thursday, September 17th, TS Bank opens up a location inside the school. Members of the chamber, students, and school staff are on hand for the event. With the opening of this branch at the middle school level, this is the first K-12 financial education in-school branch network in the state of Iowa.
We're helping educate them, so in addition to participating in the bank, now they also have an opportunity to learn and work in it and hopefully gain some knowledge from that.
The site will be open 3 days a week inside the school. The K-12 network is complete with existing branches inside Rue Elementary and Thomas Jefferson High School. Find more information about TS Bank at tsbank.com. Lewis Central holds a day for 10th graders with a focus on respect. Friday, September 18th, the school holds a respect retreat for sophomores. Along with help from Youth Frontiers, students participate in activities on creating a more positive environment inside the school, treating others with respect in the hallways and classrooms, including those outside their main social groups.
I've talked to kids throughout the day, and we had students that are in lots of activities and very involved, to students that are not very involved and haven't liked school and wasn't looking forward to the day. Have a great day.
McComas tells us the LC School District also has programs with its 8th graders, getting them ready for the transition to high school. An organization holds a golf scramble fundraising event to raise money for expenses. The Southwest Iowa Leadership Academy hosts the event Saturday, September 19th. The organization was previously funded by the Iowa West Foundation until a couple years ago. Now, it privately raises money to cover expenses for the 4-day leadership experience held for area middle schools. A total of 42 golfers forming 11.5 teams participate in the event, helping the cause and enjoying a great day for golf.
And it's a great day to be outside, and so I think that they've all been having a great time. They're looking forward to the prizes at the end, which were donated by businesses in our community, and so I think it's been a good event.
Masker tells us they hope to raise $27,000 to cover the annual cost of the leadership experience. They'll host 3 more fundraising events this year and hope to have another event like the Scramble again next year. Coming up on Council Bluffs News, Leapfrog for Life. We get a look at how this group of people put a twist on a familiar fundraising event. And Tim Dickmeyer joins us in studio to talk about the fall season of shows coming to the Art Center on the campus of Iowa Western.
This one will be LA Theater Works' production of Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Schedule your campus visit today. Iowa Western. The world is waiting.
At Council Plus Savings Bank, you still get personalized customer service.
We have identity-safe checking with LifeLock, identity theft protection.
You get personal mortgage lending to fit your needs now and in the future.
You get business banking with the latest technology because saving you time saves you money.
At Council Bluffs Savings Bank, you get people who answer when you call and local employees who are actively involved in our community. Council Bluffs Savings Bank, hometown banking the way it used to be.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Welcome back to Council Bluffs News. I'm Zach Harper-Blunt, joined in studio by Tim Dickmeyer, the director at the Art Center. Tim, thank you for joining us today.
My pleasure, thank you.
And coming up is the fall season of shows at the Art Center. Can you talk a little bit about what those are?
Absolutely. We have our 15th National Performance Series starting, where we feature national arts acts. We start on September 27th with a vocal a cappella group called Impact, based out of Los Angeles. And any fans of Glee have heard these guys. They perform on the soundtrack, and they'll be here on September 27th at 3 o'clock p.m.
And after Impact, what are some of the other acts that people can see at the Art Center?
You know, the next one, coming up in October, we have a wonderful big band act. Becky Martin is a vocalist also out of the LA area, oddly enough. She performs with a number of groups out there and on movie soundtracks, TV soundtracks, that sort of thing. But she is a great big band performer, so she'll be performing on October 16th, 7:30 p.m., and it'll be Becky with a whole 18-piece big band backing her, so it'll be a great show.
So there's going to be a variety of different kinds of sounds for these first two shows and also throughout the fall, right?
Absolutely, yeah, because after Becky, we get into kind of our theater. We try to, showcase at least one theater production a year. This one will be LA Theater Works production of Bram Stoker's Dracula, 1 week before Halloween on October 22nd. This show's a little bit interesting because it's a radio theater style production on stage with live sound effects, kind of a small cast and that sort of thing. It's going to be a lot of fun.
And do you do kind of a bunch of different stuff, like going from music to having theaters, to kind of try to hit every areas that people might like?
Absolutely. We try to do pretty much everything that the folks in Council Bluffs might be interested in seeing. We do a little bit of ballet. We're going to be hosting Ballet Nebraska's production of The Nutcracker later in November as well, November 22nd. And we also have, our campus events going on here with our band and theater departments here, having productions on our stage and the choir concert as well. So, we try to keep busy over there.
And if people want kind of more information on the shows that are coming up and kind of what they can expect to see, where's the place they can go to get this information?
The best thing is our website. It's artscenter.iwcc.edu. We have our full list of events there, plus you can buy tickets right there online and that sort of thing.
And Impact is Sunday the 27th at 3 o'clock?
Sunday the 27th at 3 o'clock. We have a variety of ticket ranges. We have 3 different price levels now in our house, so you can buy great low-price tickets in the third row of the seating area.
Oh, okay.
So,
Tim, thank you for joining us in studio today.
Absolutely, my pleasure. Thank you, Zach.
Stay tuned. More Council Bluffs news coming up right after the break.
The Mid-America Center is the Heartland's premier entertainment and convention center. September 27th, Papa Roach and headliner Five Finger Death Punch rock Council Bluffs. Then rock opera takes the stage with the return of TSO November 18th. Over at the Convention Center, over 200 exhibitors are on hand at the Callahan Craft Show. And October 18th, vendors aspire to inspire at the Wedding Essentials Idea Show. Remember, the MAC offers free parking for all events. Tickets, information, and more at midamericacenter.com.
That's low. That's low. Look, he's blushing. Seriously.
You make me wear my bike helmet. Taught me never to run with scissors. And to follow the swimming rules.
You tell me to stay away from drugs.
To always buckle my seatbelt.
So why do you keep a loaded gun in your drawer?
How safe is that?
You asked them to follow some safety rules. Now they're asking you. In fact, they're counting on you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. Remember, always lock it up. Visit ncpc.org.
Create new opportunities and expand your knowledge with Iowa Western's continuing and career education.
It was really intimidating to go back to school, but Iowa Western made me really feel like I could do it.
Our goal is to help students achieve success from education to employment.
Learn more, including information on extra benefits for Iowa residents at iwcc.edu/continuing_education.
All participants hop on over to the Wabash Trail to partake in Leapfrog for Life. IWTV student Daniel Rambo has details on this unique fundraiser taking place September 19th.
most are familiar with the impact made by Relay for Life.
We are the biggest fundraising effort in the world.
September 19th, the Mills County Relay for Life puts a spin on the traditional benefit with Leapfrog for Life. Participants walk, run, and bike, leapfrogging down the Wabash Trace Nature Trail, all in an attempt to honor cancer survivors.
We raise money for cancer research, support programs, and opportunities for people.
The family fun event only begins on the trail, lined up with a rewarding night of entertainment.
They rode their bikes from the trailhead in Council Bluffs down to Mineola to Toby Jack's Steakhouse, where we are going to have a dinner tonight, an auction, and then a band will be setting up.
For some, it's a time to reflect on the importance of fundraising.
I'm a 13-year cancer survivor myself.
And for others, it's just a good time supporting a good cause.
It was a fun ride, I guess, and helping people out.
None of this would have been possible without the support from the community, and all proceeds will go directly to the American Cancer Society. For your Council Bluffs News, I'm Danielle Rambo.
Thanks, Danielle. All funds will be used for further research, drug development, and support programs. For those interested in becoming involved, visit relayforlife.org. 3B Farms holds the Johnny Appleseed Festival September 19th and 20th. Attendees celebrate the birthday of Johnny Appleseed and learn about his life. Also part of the celebration, hayrack rides, a playground, apple picking, and a pumpkin patch. This is part of a list of events that 3B Farms is holding during the fall months. Find that list at 3bfarms.com. Still to come on Council Bluffs News, there are plenty of animals that are looking for homes. Meet some of them in our Pets of the Week. And a member of Iowa Western's Media Studies program steps in to give us a look at this week's events calendar.
Hey, I'm Anderson Cooper. As a parent, you want to make sure that your child knows how to deal with bullying when they see it happening. And chances are they want to help, but they don't really know how. I'll teach them that the best thing to do is calmly walk away, find a teacher or other adult, and speak up. And do your part. Be that adult they can talk to and trust will listen. Join me to help stop bullying. Go to stopbullying.gov to find out more.
This new mom is struggling to get the skates just right. And now she's holding on for dear life. Her kids can see she may have broke her knees. They still love her though she looks like she's attacked by killer bees. I'm allergic. Prove you don't have to be perfect to be the perfect parent.
Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
Hey, you going out like that?
Yeah, why?
Well, what would the neighbors think?
I see you! Come look at Mr. Feather. Look what I have. Mr. Bird, remember? Bark, bark, bark. We're just playing. We're just playing on trying to get you out of here.
Even still.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Searching for help with Dachshund Reading.
No.
Let me try. Sarah's bright, but when she's reading, she has trouble sounding out words.
Playing world music.
What?
I give up.
Wait, I was trying to show you how Sarah feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
Join parents and experts at understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues to help your child thrive.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and frustration a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible. I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.
Hey guys, I'm Colette Stallinga with this week's Reverb Beat. Iowa Western takes center stage for this year's Black Tie event. Students come out to learn the art of self-defense and Monopoly, anyone? Iowa Western holds its yearly black tie event, lending a hand to students, teachers, and overall, Iowa Western.
Like I say, they keep getting better and better and better.
Dressed in their very finest, Council Bluffs and Omaha residents quickly fill into Canesville Arena, all for a great cause, the 17th annual Black Tie Harvest for Scholarships.
The Black Tie Harvest event is really meets two needs. One, it's the largest fundraiser that we have, but it's also an evening where we can recognize people that have supported the college and supported our students.
The event included cocktails and plenty of food. The theme is able to take all attendees and give them an evening in Tuscany. From the food to the drinks to the decor, every person took a moment to examine the beauty.
And now it's all these young people, beautiful people, plus we old grandmas.
The real reason for the Black Tie Harvest is not the decor, but to help give hardworking students much-needed money for scholarships. Through the silent auction, every item purchased goes directly into the fund for IWCC students. And organizers say with 80% of students qualifying for financial assistance, the silent auction is much needed. Though this event is a silent auction, the Black Tie Harvest has brought a completely new feature, bidding from your smartphone.
You don't have to stand by an item to keep bidding it up when someone bids over you. You can kind of be anywhere. So I think it makes the event a lot more fun.
I love that. I love that.
I love it.
I'm totally comfortable with it.
The auction drew in more than 400 donors bidding on items from fancy wine to children's toys to important items for your man cave.
We saw a couple of things we're going to bid on.
Though the event is over, the option to donate is always present. Simply go to foundation.iwcc.edu and click on the Give Now tab. The Black Tie Harvest is Iowa Western's biggest fundraising event. It's already brought in more than $1 million in donations. It's not something we want to think about, but it's something we should know. How to protect ourselves on and off of campus. That's why Iowa Western holds its yearly self-defense course. Instructor Shane Sanders made his way to the Suites 2 courtyard for residents and students eager to learn more about protecting themselves and others from potential attackers. Students, faculty, and residents joined together for one reason.
So what you're doing is you're coming up and through the target. You guys see that?
To protect yourself and those around you. Sanders teaches the most important steps of self-defense to those eager to learn. From kicking to punching to headbutting, each student had a different chance to defend themselves.
I'm used to doing like wrestling, so just to do a little Krav Maga. It's pretty nice, different.
But not everyone was there to learn about self-defense. Some joined in to simply work through the stresses of class and life.
So yes, it was exactly what I was expecting. I kind of needed it today.
Not only is the class an informative experience, it's also a fat burner. Through kicking, hitting, and punching, the attendees were drenched with sweat and knowledge by the end of the class.
But there was a lot of people here. It was pretty fun. It was different.
Paul and the others say they're eager to learn more about self-defense, as both a stress reliever and a reminder on how to stay safe.
Oh yes, most definitely. This probably won't be the last time you see me throwing a punch.
Though individual self-defense lessons are not always taught at Iowa Western, Shane Sanders is able to offer classes on self-defense to individuals and groups. Just check out his website, www.sandersata.com, to book your first appointment. Do you love Monopoly, Life, or Sorry? If you don't know what those are, they're board games, and some Reavers love playing them. There is a board game society on campus. Members meet in the Reaver Room, and they all share the same passion for board games. Jake McVeigh, who runs the club, thought a board game society on campus is just what Iowa Western needs.
So when it came time for student clubs to start advertising and start meeting, we just kind of had the idea, oh, we both really love board games, we should have a board game club.
The Board Game Society meets every other Monday in the Reaver Room. Feel free to bring any of your own board games. If you don't have any, no worries. The club is fully stocked with a huge selection. If you or a friend have any questions about the club, keep an eye out on Rock or personally email Jake at jmcveigh@iwcc.edu. Be sure to give us a like on our Facebook page or a follow on our Twitter page. Just type in Riverbeat and we should be the first to pop up. If you have any story ideas, send them to either of our social media pages, and we'll see you around, Reavers. For this week's Riverbeat, I'm Colette Stellinga.
Hello, I'm Carrie Gatch-Mills with Midlands Humane Society, and thank you for tuning in to Pets of the Week. Our first guy here is named Pedro. He's between 5 and 7 years old. His file number is 16930. Pedro's pretty special. He's a special needs dog. He is completely blind, and he was found as a stray that nobody claimed. He's a good dog. He would need a fenced yard for safety and no stairs in your home. If you'd like to adopt Pedro, again, his file number is 16930. This little cutie is Dexter. Dexter's a purebred Shih Tzu. He was an owner surrender. He is about a year old, and Dexter's file number is 17531. He is a little cutie. He is not potty trained, so you will need to work on that, but he is eager to learn. He's a very smart dog. Dexter's file number again is 17531. This adorable little guinea pig is named Pumpkin, and Pumpkin's file number is 17542. She's a 5-year-old guinea pig that was an owner surrender because they didn't have time for her. She is an easy keeper, and guinea pigs are a lot of fun. They're fun for the whole family. She's very sweet. As you can see, she's very calm. She likes to be held. And again, this is Pumpkin, file number 17542. This is our boy Junior. His file number is 9190, and he's just a sweet all-around cat. Junior came in as an owner surrender back in July, so we'd really like to find him a great home. He's a great cat who loves to sit on your lap, loves to play. He's very gentle and very kind. Again, Junior's file number is 9190. And if you're interested in any of the pets that you've seen on today, you can come down to Midlands Humane Society at 1020 Railroad Avenue in Council Bluffs.
I'm Austin LeGrand. Here's this week's events calendar. The last of the trolley tours of historic Council Bluffs is taking place on Thursday, September 24th. There will be 2 tours at 10:30 a.m. and 5:30 p.m. People will meet outside of the Union Pacific Railroad Museum and will be able to ride Ollie the trolley through 4 historic districts surrounding downtown Council Bluffs. The cost for tickets is $10, and you can get them by calling the Bluffs Arts Council at 402-250-9894. The Main Street Farmers Market is reaching its final stretch of the year. It takes place every Thursday from 5 to 8 p.m. through October 1st on the 100 block of West Broadway. Local food, music, and arts and crafts will be sold. More information is available at mainstreetfarmersmarketcb.org. Saturday, September 26th, the Union Pacific Railroad Museum is hosting All Aboard Todos a Bordo. It'll take place from 1 to 3, and visitors will get passports to visit 8 different stations in both English and Spanish. The event is free and open to the public, and more information is available at uprrmuseum.org. The Iowa Western Arts Center kicks off its final season with Impact on Sunday, September 27th. The award-winning 6-piece group are considered trailblazers in vocal music and will feature a variety of music like doo-wop, Motown, disco, and more. Tickets are available at the Arts Center box office. More details about the show and the fall lineup are available at artscenter.iwcc.edu. I'm Austin LeGrand, and this was a look at this week's events calendar.
Thanks for watching this week's Council Bluffs News. CBTV is always looking for your feedback. You send questions or comments to cbtv@iwcc.edu. Call 712-325-3312. Or you can find us on social media. We're on Facebook and Twitter. Just search CBTV17. Remember to keep it here for the latest scores and updates for local sports in your community by tuning in to the Bluff Sports Zone with JJ Davis. For your Council Bluffs News, I'm Zach Harper-Blunt.